What's up, everybody? Here to do my SmackDown live review. First SmackDown after Backlash. Some stupid thing popped up on the screen. Anyways, here to do my SmackDown live review. First SmackDown after the first pay-per-view Backlash. First SmackDown pay-per-view. Got Talking Smack on live in the background. Maybe you can hear it. Ambrose, Renee, talking about Renee and Daniel Bryan, talking about what Ambrose just did to Cena. So here we go. Backlash highlights to kick off SmackDown that we are shown Backlash highlights from the pay-per-view. Pretty damn good pay-per-view. Just saw on Twitter, a friend of mine, True Laz, just saw his tweet on Talking Smack. So congratulations, True Laz. I just saw your tweet on Talking Smack on the network. Anyways, they'll never use my tweets on Talking Smack, but I got my tweets shown twice on Raw in back-to-back years. Before WrestleMania before WrestleMania 31, I had one of my tweets shown live on Raw, and before WrestleMania 32, I also had one of my tweets shown live on Raw. It was pretty awesome. So, I don't need my tweets shown on Talking Smack or WWE Network. I've had them shown on Raw twice. Once in 2015, once in 2016. So here, Backlash highlights are shown. It was good stuff. Here we go with, up first, the face that runs this place, the new WWE World Heavyweight Champion, AJ Styles comes out. AJ comes out. The new champ in the house. Philadelphia's on fire. They're big pop for AJ Styles. AJ's out, talks for a little bit, and then Talking Smack needs to move on. Renee and Daniel Bryan are talking about that Daniel Bryan was taking batting practice, I guess.
Last week, me and you were hosting the show.
I guess at the Philadelphia Phillies Stadium.
SmackDown Live was on the show, and I liked having him on the program, and I would just.
So let's listen a little bit to Talking Smack while I get a drink.
Shane would like to come out onto the show. He can come out anytime he wants. Can I have my tight shot here for this? Come in close. Anytime Shane McMahon would like to come on this program, he can come on this chair. This chair will
Renee Young is gorgeous. She is gorgeous. Dean Ambrose, lucky man. So AJ's out cutting a promo, and Daniel doesn't look like he wants Shane McMahon on Talking Smack. So AJ is out, does a good promo, and then John Cena's music hits. Kind of surprising, Cena returned tonight, but of course he has to be on the next SmackDown pay-per-view, No Mercy. Now Baron Corbin is a guest coming out on Talking Smack. Cena comes out, gets a pretty good reaction, not that many boos. Cena gets in the ring, starts talking about how he's going to break Nature Boy Ric Flair's record for 16 world titles. Cena says, it's going to happen, I'm going to break it, I'm going to be the champ, is here for the 16th time, I'm going to do it. And then out comes Dean Ambrose. Dean Ambrose comes out, wants his rematch, basically deserves his rematch. So Ambrose comes out, starts, and then Cena basically says, what are you doing here, Ambrose? And then Cena starts ripping into Ambrose, starts owning him and destroying him on the mic, saying Stone Cold was right about what he said about you on the Stone Cold podcast. And Cena says, basically, you lost to AJ. And Cena says, I'm back to get my 16th world title. And then Ambrose, after Cena rips into him, Ambrose then rips into Cena and owns him on the mic. It was freaking awesome. It was awesome what Ambrose said. A lot of it was true. He said, John Cena, this is coming from you, a part-timer. You can't even show up every week. You're not here every week. You've lost it. You would rather go to Hollywood. You're in Hollywood making movies. You're going on the Today Show. You're being the corporate puppet for WWE. You are the corporate puppet. So Ambrose rips into Cena. That was great. And what Cena said was also pretty damn good. Cena was on fire tonight on the mic.
Do you have any other big birthday plans?
Ambrose was also good promos. Great promos from Cena and Ambrose to kick off SmackDown, going back and forth. And then out comes Shane McMahon, the commissioner. Shane McMahon comes out, and Shane says, basically, quit fighting Ambrose. You will get a title shot, but not now. And Shane says, at No Mercy, the next SmackDown pay-per-view, John Cena's taking on AJ Styles, taking on Dean Ambrose in a triple threat for the WWE World Heavyweight Championship. At No Mercy, it's Ambrose, AJ, Cena for the title. AJ will be defending. So that should be pretty damn entertaining. Triple threat should be good. That's at No Mercy. Back to tonight's SmackDown. Up next, we had a second chance match. It was a Backlash rematch. Hype Bros taking on the Usos. Usos win. Not surprising. They should have won because they lost Sunday. Usos win. Good win for the Usos. Up next, we have The Miz, I believe, backstage. The Miz comes out to the ring with Maurice, and The Miz cuts a promo talking about his never-ending Intercontinental title reign. It's been 162 days, and it is not going to end. And then out comes Dolph Ziggler comes out. Ziggler comes out and says, the only reason you won because of your wife interfering. And then Ziggler says, let's forget the wives, forget the girlfriends at ringside. Let's go at it right now, right here, one-on-one, man-to-man, no managers, nobody involved, no interference. And Miz doesn't really say anything about that, about Ziggler saying, let's get rid of the wives at ringside. Out comes the general manager. And Maurice, before Daniel came out, Maurice started talking on the mic. She got a lot of heat. A lot of great heel heat from Maurice from Philadelphia. Philadelphia, great crowd, hardcore wrestling fans in Philly. I know that for a fact. So Maurice gets a lot of heat on the mic. That was great. She got booed like crazy. The crowd was loud and vocal. And then out comes the GM, Daniel Bryan. He tells The Miz that you are going to have to defend your Intercontinental title. And The Miz, you will defend it again, probably against Ziggler. And then Miz basically starts owning Daniel Bryan on the mic. And Miz says, I'm not gonna do anything until I get that new contract renegotiated. I'm not defending my title. I'm not wrestling. I'm not doing anything. I'm not defending the Intercontinental title until I get my new contract that I asked for. And then Miz walks out and leaves Daniel Bryan hanging. Daniel Bryan has nothing to say about it. And Miz says, and you're not going to do a damn thing about it until I get my new contract. And Miz walks out. Up next, backstage, AJ Styles was told by Shane McMahon he has to find a partner for the main event. AJ and a partner against Cena and Dean Ambrose. AJ's backstage looking, and the guy that's talking, Baron Corbin. Maybe you can hear the guy. Listen to Corbin.
They're done. They have nothing left. If you want opportunities, I challenge you to go out there and show me something, not by attacking somebody before the match and not by attacking somebody backstage. I challenge you to go out and beat somebody like Apollo Crews in a match, right? In a legit match. Go out there and beat them. And don't cheat and don't do any of that.
What did I do Sunday?
Yeah.
You explain to me what I
Daniel Bryan
on the
telling
Apollo Crews.
Yeah, but why didn't you fight him again today?
Why waste my time? I put him down on Sunday.
Yeah, but
you want me to go out there and
Daniel Bryan asking asking Corbin why doesn't he beat Apollo Crews fair and square.
You think you beat somebody one time and that gives you another opportunity?
Well,
like, I mean, I get what you're saying, and I get the frustration, but you had another chance to show us how good you were tonight, and you didn't do it.
I think I showed you pretty good. Where was
Daniel
Apollo
Bryan,
when I was finished?
I don't agree what he's saying.
But what does that do for you?
He beat Cruz at Backlash on the kickoff.
And
Daniel Bryan wants Cruz to beat,
pretty simple.
I mean,
If you look
not
at it
Cruz.
right here,
Daniel Bryan wants Corbin to beat Cruz 3 more times, 4 more times. Daniel Bryan must want this to be a best of 7. I don't know what he wants.
Any season in the day.
Today, Cruz got hit with the end of days again on the outside of the ring. He got hit Sunday and he lost with the end of
That's
days.
another guy that is not in my way anymore.
So, I don't know. Daniel Bryan must want Cruz and Corbin to be in the best of 5 or best of 7. Corbin's upset. He's not walking off.
It's a lot of hostility. I feel like there's a lot of...
Corbin just walked off the Talking Smack set.
Is it just because you're the face?
He just walked out because he's upset for what Daniel Bryan was saying. I don't blame Corbin.
Somebody that we can talk about.
Corbin deserves a walkout.
Heath Slater.
He deserved to be upset.
Rhino, the tag team champion.
So,
oh my God! Look what we have here.
Oh.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the Commissioner of SmackDown.
Shane McMahon is back. Shane has just appeared on Talking Smack. I don't know how many more times Corbin is going to have to beat Cruz. He already beat him once. There's no need for a best of 5 or best of 7. Cruz has proved himself by losing. Losing a lot since being on the main roster. Corbin has proven himself, in my opinion, by defeating Cruz a couple times. At least once at Backlash Kickoff. So, excuse me. So, Miz walks out on Daniel Bryan. Back to my SmackDown review. Then AJ talks to Baron Corbin, says, how would you like to be my partner tonight? Corbin says, I'm not really interested. I'd rather have that WWE Championship. Up next, Baron Corbin against Apollo Crews. Didn't really happen. I believe it ended in no contest. Crews was hit with the end of days outside of the ring. And then Jack Swagger's music hits. Swagger's music hits. He comes out. Excuse me. Pretty surprising that Swagger decided to come out. So Swagger comes out, gets on the mic, cuts a work, shoot, promo. That he was a free agent at midnight, and he is signed with SmackDown. And then Jack Swagger goes, I ain't gonna take no more Jack. He goes, I'm here to prove myself. I am a great wrestler. And then Jack Swagger says to the crowd, he says, you don't know Jack. And then he says, and the people agree that you don't know Jack. And then the people chant, we the people. And then Swagger says, we are going to be the problem. And then they chant, we the people. It's pretty cool. Great to see Swagger on SmackDown. Hopefully this is a new start for Jack Swagger to kickstart his career back in gear. Because Swagger is a great athlete, great wrestler. The guy is a great amateur wrestler, but Swagger's a great talent if the guy would be pushed and used right. And I liked his promo tonight. It was good stuff. Great stuff from Swagger. So back to my great promo from Swagger. Back to what was next on SmackDown. Becky Lynch comes out to address the crowd and her fans. She won the title. She is the first ever SmackDown Women's Champion. Becky comes out, says, we're in Philadelphia. This is Becky Balboa, the home of course, Rocky Balboa. They got the statue in Philly. So Becky says, Becky Balboa did it. I did it. I'm the champion. And Becky's at ringside watching for the next match. Women's fatal 5-way. Not a fatal 4-way. Not a triple threat. A fatal 5-way. They haven't done many fatal 5-ways. Much at all, but I guess they're starting to do more. Fatal 5-way. Winner gets the women's title shot. I believe it'll be a No Mercy. Carmella, Natalia, Naomi, Alicia, not Alicia, Alexis.
I'm impressed by his physique.
I got Alexis and Alicia's names mixed up because they're both with A's. Carmella, Natalia, Naomi, Alexa Bliss, and Nikki Bella. Fatal 5-Way, all fighting for a shot at Becky Lynch's newly won women's title on SmackDown. I'm sure the winner,
No way.
I am positive,
Yeah, it's 100% real.
I'm positive,
Yeah, so,
the winner of this Fatal 5-Way will get a title shot at No Mercy. So, Naomi gets knocked out cold at one point during the match. I'm sure it's a work. Anyways, Alexa Bliss wins. It was a blissful win. Great win for Alexa Bliss to kickstart her career off on the main roster. She's been on the main roster for a while because she was drafted to SmackDown, but great win for Alexa Bliss. Probably the biggest win of her career now that she's getting a women's title shot. Alexa Bliss pins Nikki Bella. Good for props to Nikki Bella.
Please welcome Alexa Bliss.
Big props to Nikki for doing the job to not only Carmella, but doing the job at Backlash and doing the job to Alexa tonight on SmackDown. Now Alexa Bliss.
Congratulations.
Oh, thank you very much.
The pretty damn hot, pretty sexy Alexa Bliss on Talking Smack Live.
Fallen short at Backlash.
I feel like I'm actually in the place that I deserve to be in the first place.
That is Alexa Bliss you are hearing
Things at
from.
Backlash obviously didn't go the way I wanted, but because I was ganged up on. But
Great
now I'm
win
actually in the
for Alexa
position where I deserve
tonight.
to be.
Great win for Alexa.
Why do you think you deserve to be here, other than winning the match?
Good props, nice props
Before that.
from Nikki Bella, putting over the younger talent, helping out the younger women on the main roster. Good for Nikki Bella that she's putting over a lot of the women, and she has more experience than them, so good for her that she's helping them as a veteran. So Alexa's the new #1 contender. Now, onto the Tag Team Championship contract signing of
Touche.
Okay.
and Alexa just told off Daniel Bryan. That is pretty funny. Tag Team Champions, Rhino and Heath Slater come out. Slater signed his contract. He's officially on SmackDown. He finally has his contract. And Slater yells on the mic, "Now I can buy that double wide for my family." That was pretty funny. And ECW chants were started because then the Ascension comes out. The Ascension taking on Slater and Rhino. ECW chants start towards Rhino because, of course, he's in the former original ECW, and ECW was born in Philly. So, of course, they're going to chant ECW.
Now, okay,
Great respect from the fans in Philly. I like the ECW chants.
And,
Because I was a big fan of ECW.
you know, they talk about
So, Ascension comes out. Shane says, "Let's do this match right now." Of course, Ascension loses because that's all they do on the main roster is lose. And they're pretty worthless on the main roster. The Ascension has done nothing since they came on the main roster. Since the Ascension has been on SmackDown, they've done nothing really. In my opinion, they have done nothing, and I wouldn't even care if they were both released. But I don't wish they lose their job, but I mean, the Ascension, how they have booked them, how they have treated them in their promos before, nobody cares about the
Do you
Ascension.
think it's because you're teeny tiny?
How dare you, rude? That would
You're being an instigator.
yes.
I'm laughing
Wear
at
this shirt.
Talking
You know
Smack.
what? I like your shirt, Renee. It's so like disco pirate or like Tina Turner hand-me-down. It's so cute.
So, have you were never NXT Women's
Damn,
Champion.
Alexa
This
just
is your first opportunity.
called
here at the
out
WWE.
Renee and ripped on her
have you ever
shirt.
really been in line for
That was
titles
pretty
and stuff
funny.
before?
Renee didn't look too happy and looked kind of embarrassed.
With titles my entire life. I have been training since I was 5 years old. Like I will admit I don't have the wrestling experience that all these other women.
I
do,
believe
but
Alexa was a
34 hours a week since I was 5 years old.
cheerleader.
Titles.
Gymnastics.
cheerleading titles in All-Star Cheer. I have numerous national titles in that one sport. I was one of the youngest IFBB pros.
So she won cheerleading titles, national titles.
It doesn't matter that I have had less experience.
That's kind of odd that there's national titles for cheerleading, but they're athletes still. I couldn't do all those flips. They do. So Alexa, great athlete, former gymnast, national champion cheerleader. Alexa's a great athlete. She's a young, great talent, young up-and-coming talent. Alexa someday does and will be women's champion. It does deserve to be women's champion and will be. But I don't know if it'll be in 2016, but Alexa will be a champion, I think, in 2017.
Pageant mom.
A pageant mom.
But yeah, one of the pageant moms who like force their children into like stuff.
You don't know my life.
Isn't that what you just said? You didn't have a childhood.
I dedicated myself to what I wanted.
So, Alexa,
Daniel Bryan is pissing off Alexa. This is funny. Back to my SmackDown review. So the Ascension loses. That's all they ever do on the main roster. They are worthless on the main roster. And nobody cares about them. If you are a fan of the Ascension, good for you. I don't know how you can be a fan of them when all they do is lose over and over and over. Ascension should go back to NXT, but there really would be no place for them with the authors of Pain. Back to my SmackDown review. So Slater, what happened here? The Ascension during the match, they did an awful spot off the top rope. One of the Ascension did a botch. One of them came off the top rope, did a really bad botch, landed on top of Heath Slater wrong, and it was bad. Bad botch by the Ascension. AJ runs into the GM, backstage again, looking for a partner. GM Daniel Bryan says, AJ, I see you didn't find a partner yet. I got one for you. Here he is. This is your partner, James Ellsworth. James Ellsworth. The guy that has no chin. The guy that jobbed a Braun Strowman a couple weeks ago on Raw. Pretty funny. Daniel Bryan made this jobber, James Ellsworth. I'm sure he's an indie worker. He's probably a decent worker.
It's one of the...
I'm not putting the guy down, but the guy's a weird look. I mean, the guy's like no chin, and he looks creepy. So James Ellsworth is AJ Styles' partner. Daniel Bryan made him AJ's partner because AJ couldn't find a partner. So up next we had Randy Orton come out. Randy Orton comes out, cuts a promo, and says, Bray Wyatt, get out here. Come out here, Bray. If you got any balls, come out here. Bray Wyatt cuts a promo backstage. Of course, it is pre-taped. Promo is finished, and Bray Wyatt, the lights go out on Orton. Bray Wyatt is standing on the outside of the ring up against the announcer's table. Standing there.
I believe that Carmella is...
And then Randy basically is ready to fight, saying, get in the ring, Bray, get in the ring. Lights go out again. The Wyatt music hits for a second, goes off, lights come back on. I thought it was going to be Luke Harper. It was not Luke Harper, it was Eric Rowan. Eric Rowan runs in, attacks Orton, beats him down, and then Randy Orton gets up, hits an RKO out of nowhere on Eric Rowan. RKO out of nowhere on Eric Rowan. Bray walks out. And I wanted to see Luke Harper come back, return, attack Orton. That would have been better.
She can probably jump over me.
I'm a big fan of Luke Harper. I hope that guy returns by No Mercy.
I don't know. Try to find that out.
So, decent segment. Orton says, get out here if you got any balls, let's fight. Bray comes out. Bray does nothing, sends in Eric Rowan. Eric gets RKO'd out of nowhere. Now to the main event.
It's time for the new era. Okay.
The Miz attacks AJ's partner, the jobber, James Ellsworth. Miz attacks him, hits a skull-crushing finale on the stage, takes out James. He's out cold. He's not going to be able to compete in the main event. That would have been pretty funny. Talking Smack's over now. Win about 25 minutes, 24, 23 minutes did Talking Smack go. No Mercy promo with video of Maurice and the Miz. Maurice talking French, I believe French Canadian. She's from Montreal. So I guess a No Mercy promo video, the Miz and Maurice are in it. I didn't know that. It's the first time I'm seeing it. No Mercy, October 9th on WWE Network. The next, I believe, is Ride Along. A repeat of Ride Along. So James gets attacked, skull crushing finale on the stage. He's out cold. That would have been funny if James could have been in the main event. That would have been funny. But the Miz yells at the camera and says, "I am the main event, Daniel. I am the main event." He goes to the ring. So Miz and AJ are going to be partners against Cena and Ambrose. Now comes Cena and Ambrose. Cena gets pretty good reaction. Not that many boos, but a lot of people are still singing John Cena sucks, John Cena sucks, along with his theme. Ambrose gets good pop. Pretty good tag match. Could have been better, but whatever. It was good enough. Miz and AJ lose. Cena, Ambrose win. After the match, Dean Ambrose hits Dirty Deeds out of nowhere. Decides to hit Dirty Deeds on Cena, because I'm sure Ambrose still has some heat with Cena over what he said about him earlier. So that was a good end to SmackDown. Good end to SmackDown Live with Dirty Deeds hit on John Cena. Good addition to SmackDown. I thought it was a lot better than Raw, because the opening segment with AJ coming out as a new champion, then Cena came out, then Ambrose came out, Cena and Ambrose back and forth on the mic. That was great stuff. I enjoyed that. Cena Ambrose back and forth, that was better than almost anything that happened on Raw. The thing I liked about Raw was Sasha Banks winning and Rusev attacking Reigns. That's all I enjoyed about Raw, really. So, there's my SmackDown Live review. Hope you enjoyed hearing Talking Smack in the background. Still gonna watch some WWE Network. Hope you enjoyed my SmackDown Live review. Follow me on Twitter at TNA WWE Guy, also at NXT WWE Guy. Also, subscribe to my YouTube, like my videos, watch my old videos. Check out my Backlash 2016 predictions and review show in my playlists or on my YouTube channel. The front page Backlash review still there, and this SmackDown Live review will be up on my YouTube. Have a great week. Bye for now, everybody.
Let's go. Let's get out of here. All right. We're already off the bad stuff.